Hey, it's Luke Lonien, and you're listening to 103.1 KFIL's Coach's Corner on demand.
And welcome back to Coach's Corner. With us now, the head coach of the Spring Grove Lions. It's Kody Moore. Coach, how's it going today?
Doing well, Luke. How are you doing?
Hey, not too bad. Thanks for taking the time to chat with us here today, Coach. And you pick up the win over Lanesboro. You guys were in Dodge Center at Triton High School for that Section 1 9-man final. You get the win 35-0, Coach. Take us through the game a little bit overall. And obviously, the Lions played pretty well.
Yeah, Luke, it was a real fun night. We were fortunate the weather was perfect there over in Dodge Center. That was kind of west of the line and where the rain was. So we were really fortunate that way in terms of just having a beautiful night for football and a great night to play a section title. And, you know, I was real pleased with the way our guys started the game. We talked a lot this week about making sure we were able to have a fast start. You know, Lanesboro is such a good power running game that we felt like it'd be important to get on the board early and try to make them play from behind. And we were able to do that. We scored on a long touchdown run. Eli Solom there early on. I think it was the third play from scrimmage. He was able to take it around edge for a long TD run. Our defense all night long was very stout. You know, Lanesboro wasn't able to get much consistently on the ground. They got a few plays here and there, but otherwise our defense was really lights out. So I was real pleased with that. And, you know, I just thought Coach Eric Elton, he had a great game plan put together to limit Lanesboro's power run game. And our guys were really up to that challenge. So that was great to see. Then next scoring drive for us, we were able to take it down and Eli was able to punch it in on a QB sneak there. That was in the first quarter also. So it was 14-0 after the first. And then we were able to, there midway through the second quarter, Eli threw a touchdown pass to Caleb Griffin. Nice long TD pass, put it right on the money. And, you know, all night long, again, I thought we had pretty good pass protection. Lanesboro did a nice job, but they were really sending heat with their linebackers. They were sending extra pressure in terms of in the run game and the pass game as well. So I thought our offensive line up front did a really nice job. Logan Brum, Ty Clevin, Brandon Yankee, Ethan Crouch, Emmett Engeldinger, and Cooper Olson, they all mixed in there and did a really nice job for us. So that was really good to see. And then right before half, we got the ball back. It was less than 2 minutes left, and we were able to take it down and punch it in there with 5 seconds left in the half. And then we went for the 2-point conversion, so that made it 28-0 at halftime. We talked at halftime about the fact that Lanesboro, you know, we talked about it a few weeks ago, Luke, but they are such a good second half team. They usually come out on fire in the second half, and we talked about the importance of getting them off the field there in the second half in that first drive, and we were able to do that. You know, like I said, all night long we were able to do that and putting up the shutout. And so the third quarter there wasn't any scoring, and then we were able to score again there in the fourth on a touchdown pass to Tyson Grindy, and that gets us to the 35-0 mark. And overall, real pleased with the effort. Always excited to be playing in a section title game against a great opponent, and it was great to punch our ticket to state. And you know, we'll be heading up there next Thursday.
Yeah, you mentioned it, a very tough opponent in Lanesboro. And Coach, I know you're kind of an offensive mind, but when you see a defense shut down and shut out, I should say, a tough physical running game that Lanesboro brings to the table. And you mentioned in the second half, that's when they've really turned things on offensively because they just wear you down with their physicality and their power run game. But you guys were able to hold stout. You must be pleased with what the defense did, shutting out a team like Lanesboro like that, even though I know you like that offensive side of the ball and putting up all those points.
Well, yeah, you're right. I do like the offensive side, but I love the defensive side when they're playing like that. It really just sets the tone for everybody. Our guys have been so excited on that side of the ball, like the amount of physicality that we play with, you know, getting 9 hats to the ball, all that. It's cliche type of stuff, but it's so true. And it's amazing to see how, you know, you get somebody to make a big hit there early on and the guys get excited. It gets the sidelines excited. And so when your defense, you know, when they put up a shutout like that against a great opponent, it tells you a lot about the fact that they're locked in, they're playing physical, flying around, having fun. And, you know, just overall, that was great to see.
So, Coach, like you mentioned, you will be up at McAllister College on Thursday, November 10th. It's a 7 o'clock kickoff. Your opponent is Hancock. They took down Renville County West in the section championship last night as well. And you expect, I don't know if you had a chance to take a look at Hancock yet or what you expect to see from them.
Well, I just got to see a real little bit of it. We're still working on getting film exchange, but I got to see just a small portion of kind of what they do offensively. That, you know, it seems to me they spread it out a little bit, similar to us, and I think they're fairly balanced. They can throw it around a little bit and run it, so they'll put some pressure on our pass defense, which, you know, we maybe haven't had as much of lately. So that'll be a good test for us, and it'll be important to get prepared for that. You know, and anytime, obviously, you make it to the state tournament, there's a reason all those teams are there. So we know it'll be a good 4-quarter battle, and we're just excited for the opportunity to play in the state tournament. Our boys, you know, it's been a goal of theirs all year long and since last off season. So it's great to be up there and have an opportunity to advance through and win a state title.
Kody Moore with us, the head coach of the Spring Grove Lions. They topped the number 2 seed Lanesboro last night, 35-0. They are the Section 1 9-man champions. They will take on Section 2 champion Hancock in the state quarterfinals at McAllister College on Thursday, November 10th at 7 o'clock in the evening. Coach, as always, we do appreciate the time. Thank you so much, and good luck into next week.
Thanks a lot, Luke. We really appreciate your coverage.
Appreciate that. Thanks, Kody.
We got more Coach's Corner on the way next this morning right here on 103.1 KFIL.